What's up, guys? I'm gonna talk about Kao the Kangaroo. And I know you don't care, but I don't care that you don't care. So we're just gonna be a couple of not caring motherfuckers today, huh? Alright, so if you don't know, cause why would you know, Kao the Kangaroo apparently is a revival of an old 3D platformer series by the same name. I had never heard of this until the new reboot, and boy, I tell you, I could have gone the rest of my life without knowing what this was. I'm gonna tell you, when I first saw this game, cause I love 3D platformers, so I told a friend of mine, yeah, there's this new 3D platformer coming out, but I don't think I'm gonna play it because it doesn't look great and it has the worst platforming mascot I've ever seen. It's just a kangaroo with boxing gloves on and shorts. Oh, bravo, you cracked the case wide open. Oh man, no one's ever thought of this. A boxing kangaroo? Who'd have ever thought of that? I've never seen that anywhere. Great idea. But the real problem with him, the problem with Kao as a character, oh, and cheers on the name too, Kao. Oh, yes, boxing gloves. Oh, amazing, my mind's blown. But yeah, the problem with Kao is I had and have no desire to control this character. It's not charming, it's not cute, it's not anything. Kao the character is completely devoid of any personality. It's just a boring kangaroo trope with nothing of interest happening. Mario is literally the only thing with a mustache, real or fake, that is absolutely adorable. There is nothing with a mustache that is cute, except for the fictional character Mario. Hat Kid from A Hat in Time is a little girl with a top hat and a cape. Banjo is a bipedal bear with a bird in his backpack. My question is, why would I pass on being any of that? Just from a character standpoint, we're not even on to other things. Why would I pass on those other characters to be a boxing kangaroo? Something that's probably been a trope since the 50s. Why? It's a horrible design. It just is. There isn't an ounce of creativity. And you know what? That could be said for the rest of the game too. This is the worst 3D platformer that I can recall playing. There is almost nothing to like here, unless you want to enjoy laughing at how awful the voice acting is. The devs 100% did the voice acting themselves. They couldn't have paid anyone to do this. No fucking way they paid someone to do this. No, go outside. Go get your money back right now if you paid someone to do this. There's no fucking way. You've been swindled, you got, and I want to help you. Get this money back right now. Go get it. But I'm fairly certain they did the voice acting themselves. It's so horrendously bad.
Hang on! What's going on here?
I've missed you so much.
I don't believe we've met. You must have mistaken me for someone else.
Don't you recognize me?
Kaya!
All right. Enough of this. We've got something to do and we'd better hurry. Have you come here by yourself?
Walt and Gadget are with me. And these gloves too. I can, talk with them. It's a long story.
This story, this dialogue, everything is painfully written. It's all awkward and basic and clunky and weird. It's fucking terrible. This game is what happens when you bludgeon someone over the head with a blunt object and it makes direct contact with whatever part of the brain is responsible for creativity. It's all this game can muster up just to function, let alone engage you or challenge you in any way. This level design is pure dog dick. It's not fun tracking collectibles or finding secrets because they're barely even hidden. And you have all day to look anyway because there isn't a single thing that poses an inkling of a threat, including the platforming. In a platformer, the platforming doesn't matter. There's no timing, it's not tricky, it's just nothing all the time. The only way you'll fail during any platforming is when this janky ass game inevitably bugs the fuck out and fucks you up. And you know what? I owe Spyro the Dragon an apology because I consider those to be pretty boring platformers to a degree. They're pretty okay games, but I don't recommend playing them back to back because of how easy and one note they are. You might lose brain cells if you spend too many consecutive hours on them. However, the Spyro games in the Reignited trilogy are well-crafted, fun to look at, functional, whimsical, decompressing romps that you get to take as a little purple dragon. When it comes to the boring department and every other shitty department, Kao the bum-ass wallaby is giving Spyro a run for his fucking money. All this game does, all Kao the Kangaroo does, is copy old platformers but do it so much worse that I think even if we didn't have the knowledge of other platformers, this would still come off as fucking terrible. This game would scare people off of this genre probably for good. And the game doesn't even work half the time. I had 2 game-breaking glitches that caused me to restart levels. Things that were supposed to happen, like pots and stuff breaking when you punch them, just don't. It just doesn't happen. And I even had a couple of trophies glitch out on me. Please just ignore this horrible game as best you can. Avoid at all costs. If I have to give it a rating, it'd be a 2 out of 10. It's very, very bad. And I love 3D platformers. I love them. So, you know, me saying this to you is like, dude, I'm telling you the truth. I love 3D platformers. They're so chill and charming and wonderful. But this is a fucking travesty. I'm not talking about this garbage anymore. Until next time, I am Waifu Belector. I am a normal guy. I like hentai, and Kao the Kangaroo almost sent me into a depression. Goodbye.